Hello. Good afternoon. I have no idea what that is there, Cheese. We need to finish up the backer for our damn porter piece so we can get it shipped out tomorrow. So let me just sand this really quick and we'll stain it and then glue it in. Peter, Mold Metal Delanor. Hey, Mike, glad you liked the intro. I just still, you've described what it is, but I still don't know what it is. I'll never know. I suppose I'll never know. I don't. The only Italian I know is Ciao Bello. Ciao Bello. Or Ciao Bella. Hey, how you doing, Rob?
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Hey, how you doing there, Sidnas? Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for continuing to support me for so very long. Good day, mate. How you doing? What's new in the life of Sidnas? Nice, got that spicy stuff, huh, there, Clayton? Good, it's good for you. Crikey. Working hard, what are you doing these days? What is your trade? What's the name of your game? Alright, there we go. There's a nice backer for Sam Porter. Now we have to attach it. Oh, we have to stain it first. Oh, that's right. You and the lad from the UK, huh? I remember that. The old UK lad. Do I have some stain here? might be up to... man, I have to grab that heavy bin out. Okay, here we go. Norway, the Norwegian guy. Oh, that's right. Okay, hold on. I put all my heaviest stuff on my top shelf in giant boxes because that's how I like to roll. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I feel like I messed with something here. Ah, yes, okay. All right, there should be a suitable stain in here. Norboy. Medical admin. All right. Administration. Wonderful. When's the big wedding? Can you say this to the people in your chat on the screen, please? How's your day? Cheese from YouTube is asking you guys how your day is. No plans yet, just chilling. Yeah, you know what? Just go down to the courthouse. Just you two. Get some papers, sign the line, and go out to eat. Call it a day. Save yourself a couple $1,000, you know, on the ceremonies and gatherings. Go out to the park and buy a couple $100 of meat and grill up some meat and invite everybody over there. Call it a day. Bring your own drinks. Medieval LARP wedding. Oh, hey. That's what I'm talking about. Costumes and character mandatory. Everyone must remain in character for the entirety of the celebration. Okay, got some stain. Let me grab some gloves here. Get this stained, let it dry for a little bit, and then we'll glue it down. Do I know about Cool Kid? I don't. Good. I would do it the exact same there, Sitness. Okay, I need a paper towel. All right. Fresh paper towel. Classic paint can opening tool here. Oop. That's the good stuff. Don't use number 8, yeah. Don't use sculpting tools for that. Take a little dip here. This is a paper towel.
Hail, noble ally. Please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering
Oh yeah, I gotta
service
get
to the
sit down and
kingdom.
start whistling. Give me 1 second. Hey, Kula. Thank you so much for the 48 months. 40 years. Holy cannoli. Where has the time gone? I appreciate that. Thanks for sticking with me. Okay, we'll let that dry. This is what we do. We take all of this, clean up, close this, and this is what we do. Ready? We hold on to the paper towels. Goes right in there like a bag. Grab the other one. Double bagged. And voila. No mess. That needs to be hammered down. How do the stats thing work? How do the stats thing work? It's so awesome. I love it. What is it? What is the stats? What is the stats thing you speak of? Oh, I see. Yes. Well, you're about to receive it. Hold on. Your +1 wisdom incoming and Cooley Yellow Gets a wisdom as well. Liquid luck for you, Sitnas. See what it says. Perhaps it'll grant us some insight on your engagement. In moments of despair, always remember there is a light at the end of the tunnel, even if it's just a firefly's glow. Ah, yes. It might just be a bug, but there is a light. And Tooth of Wolf for you, Kula. Thank you both very much for sticking with me, continuing to support my family and me and my work. I appreciate it. Ooh. Well, that might prevent us from reading that. Let's see if we can figure it out. You have within you the power to turn darkness into light and pain into purpose. Yes, we do. Okay. Sounds profound. It's just the truth. Hey, Zaradini. Hey, congratulations on the birth of your new family member. How you doing? We're gonna finish off our work from this morning before we jump into Lae'zel. I really want to get this in the oven. You're recovering, wonderful. Good. The road to recovery. Are you already back at home, all settled in? I imagine, right? Yeah, they really sell that that look, right? Hey, what's up, Rain? Grab this tool later.
When sunset fell on a rye field,
Oh, I gotta find that. Refine my reference. Oops.
Small boy stood on the hill. He saw the
Oh, it should be in my history.
fire spread. Darkness and desperation was feasting in the village down, and people crying out loud, but the devil only laughed and danced around. Oh dear, abandoned Lae'zel, you just vanished in the abbeys of oblivion.
Thanks, Peter.
The joy of life's forever
Appreciate it, my friend.
has gone. All is gone, only legend will carry on. Will carry on. When the dawn wakes the world and the sun rises up,
Oh, interesting. Okay.
you can hear voices.
She got these little clasps
Times long gone
on her shin belts. Very small detail. Maybe we'll duplicate those.
The spells of vicious forces started scattering and hiding in the dark. The boy's wish has come true now. His song was heard by the shining star. A hero drew his sword and the demon's blood was shed. He's gone now, no more bad dreams. He's only like they once had. Oh dear, my tiny Lae'zel, time has come for you to rise and stand again. Those who were fighting to the last one, we remember in our songs forevermore. Oh, forevermore. Little boy sings a song to the star above, with a mind full of courage and heart filled full of love. The nightmare is forgotten. Serenity, times are back at last. The heroes on your journey, adventures, ways on their way.
Sorry. I was having a conversation with my photo department. Yep, I'm on break getting stuff from the oven. Nope, I'm back. I'm here. Ball stylus. Good. That'll go in the oven, and we'll do the straps on the shoes and the other leg next Monday. And let me go get that in the oven, and we'll switch to working on Lae'zel. I'll be right back. All right, before we switch to Lae'zel, let's get this back plate attached. Hey, Shakor, how you doing, my friend? Oh, I just interrupted your sub. Hold on, sir. I will fix.
Good day, dear friend. Your contribution to the growth of our kingdom is
Oh.
invaluable.
Oh my goodness. I will fix once more.
Good day, dear friend. Your contribution to the growth of our kingdom is invaluable. Thank you for your devotion.
There we are. 38 months. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's see what we got for you here. Maybe I'll get it right next month. Poison foxglove elixir. Oh. Got some good working on the mimic project. It's getting pretty close to being done. I'll give you a look once we get this next part done here. Clouds gather not only above but within. When lightning strikes, remember, thunder is the echo of your own choices. Ooh. Ooh. Very ominous. All right, let's we need to remove I made this makeshift stand here for the recording of old Norman here. Let's take this. Just should come right off. Okay. We're gonna want to cut that off. Oops. There we go. That sits pretty flush. Good. Okay, so now we mix the glue. You can see where the blue zones are on the face. Oh yeah, because of the filter. See? Ah, that's better. Ooh, kick raid.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom
Who
lies
goes
not
there?
in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Hey. Arlenia. Arlenia. Am I saying that right? Welcome. Thank you. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. We're gluing a back piece onto a sculpture we just finished for PlayStation. We're commissioned by PlayStation to make Sam Porter for the launch of the new Death Stranding 2. Just doing a finishing touch so I can get this shipped out tomorrow. Arlinia. Well, welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see here. Hey, thank you. What do you do on your stream? Oh, nice. I'm mostly on Twitch as well, but been doing the multi-streaming since they allowed it, pretty much. Okay, now we'll set this down. Just let that sit. Always a crucial moment. Always wanted to be talented at clay work, never have been. Neither was I until I got about at least 5,000 hours into it. So don't give up. If you start to sculpt and you're really bad at it, be encouraged. That means you're on the right path. Metal clays. Oh, like okay, like precious metal clays. Nice. Jewelry. All right, let me see. I've never worked with precious metal clay, but I've always wanted to. Let's see. I need reference for this. One moment. Hey, nice, Rob. Yeah, you should. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Glad you like my work. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll be working on that tomorrow. That's just it. Yeah, Rob, the stream can help you. If you stream your work, whatever it is, it can help in so many ways, whether the stream itself is a success. I think the biggest thing it will help you with is being more consistent with your work. You would think by being on stream you'll get less work done because you'll be more distracted, but quite the opposite happens. It prevents you from getting too distracted because, you know, even if only one person's watching, or even if nobody's watching, but the idea of someone coming in is enough to get you to continue to push the clay around whilst you wait. Oh, nice. First one, huh? I think the only situation where, you know, possibly starting streaming could be a bad situation is if you're starting it with some sort of expectation. So as long as you go into it with no expectation, it'll be a net positive regardless of outcome. Trust me when I've seen enough people come and go to know. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just got partnered as well over on Kick. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my experience has been pretty good with Kick too. There's definitely less of an art scene there, but you know, it'll just take time. It'll take time to grow. I mean, it took many years before a creative category even existed on Twitch. Just figured out raids. Yeah, I haven't messed around with that too much. I usually don't have that big of a view count for it to be worthwhile. Nice. Which category does the best for you? That's true. Yeah. I mean, you're right. Every bit does count. Yeah. Poker. Right. Alrighty. I'll be hanging around. Thanks again. I appreciate it. It's nice to meet you. I'm gonna definitely check out your channel. Alright, let's start figuring out our designs here. Hey, Captain. Thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. Hey, what's up, Armored Bunny? Thank you. Hey, what's up, Plankwalker? Mr. Jones, good evening. Thank you. Yeah, it's quite the kind of armor, that's for sure.
The strength of the cnotbusch kingdom lies not in our walls, but in our people. March to war.
Professional. It's a push raid. Or a porpoise. Oh. Nightbot. Wow. Rude. Hey, Casey, thank you so much. Not professional at all, but we're pushing for the vaquita. We're partnership push. How's it going? How's the battle, the push? 'Tis a battle indeed. We're pushing for the taquitos. Yeah, I appreciate that. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, we're sculpting Lae'zel this evening. Project I've been working on for quite a bit. We're working on her armor, particularly this piece right here. Yeah, that's good. I didn't know what the requirements are nowadays for stuff like that. I remember when I was applying for partner, the requirements were like 600 plus subscribers, I think. Can't remember. It was pretty rough. I was in the back then they didn't have affiliate, and partnership was very seldomly given out. So but I also back then, like, my numbers were way bigger because it was just I was doing something that no one else was doing on the platform. So glad they lowered that. Yeah. I feel like, okay, I'm not gonna take official credit for this, but they did interview me. I was the very first non-gaming partner, and I did an interview with Twitch where they were kind of asking me questions as far as like so they obviously they partnered me. I didn't hit their number requirements of the time, but they made an exception for me back then. And I remember after being partner for a couple of years, they did ask me questions about like if I'm able to make a living, not having those super high numbers like the gaming streamers do. And I kind of, I gave them that kind of feedback that artists tend to not need as much to make a living off of viewership, because we have also the artwork we're producing as another form of income. So, that it works with less, essentially. So, but yeah, it's interesting. So I've always been curious. So what is the main difference between affiliate and partner nowadays? Is it just quality settings and stuff like that? Because as far as I know, there's not like a huge difference based on what I've seen. Never heard the story. Yeah, when I first applied for partnership, I was afraid I would either get banned or I would get partnered or denied, one or the other. Because back then there was no art on Twitch, and I was streaming the creation of game characters, which kind of fell under game-related content. And I used to get people come on my chat all the time saying like, reported for non-gaming content. It's quality and emote slots and a badge. Oh, okay. Oh, the check mark. That's right. Is the revenue share difference? I don't think so. You might be able to access the Partner Plus program. Oh, yeah, and then a partner can apply for front page once like a year or something like that. Yeah. The Partner Plus program is available for affiliates too. Okay, yes. So yeah, I think monetarily it's probably the same. Yeah. Please, I need this. No, so I applied for partnership. They denied me. I got a response and denied me, said I didn't meet the numbers requirements. But then later that day, I get onto stream, and then a bunch of staff members started popping into my chat, and they're like, "Whoa, this is actually pretty cool," "Whoa, this is interesting," because Like I said, at the time they didn't really. So somebody spread the word in the Twitch headquarters, and then they all started coming into my channel, and then they said, "Hey, remember that email you got this morning? Just forget about it." And then they partnered me right on the spot. And then it's been that was 13 years. I think it was 13 years ago. There was no clips back then. We didn't have clips. What? Us? Let's see. There wasn't even like it was even before pop-ups on stream was different, or it wasn't even there. You know, like the whole popping things that pop up, chat on screen, all this stuff didn't exist back then. I didn't even think there was I don't even think there was chat bots. That's how long ago it was. No raids. Yep. There might have been hosting. Ancient days, yeah. Selfies? That might have been even before selfies, to be honest. Yeah, it was. It's before selfies became a thing. It's actually kind of pretty crazy if you think about it. I think Netflix, what year was this? Let's see, 13 years ago. Somebody mathed that. Was that 2012? 2012? Back in the day when I streamed in the LOL category. Yeah. Yeah, look at, click on Sitnos's name and see how long she's been subscribed. There's some evidence there. So back then it was Twitch and Justin TV were both around. So Justin TV was still there. I just knew that was like a dying thing. You know, you could just tell already at that time. There's just way more activity and people over on Twitch. And so technically I should have started on Justin TV, but I thankfully had enough sense back then to realize that's not going nowhere. So but yeah, I remember I started, I think my big break when I started streaming was actually from the Dota community. I was making a Dota character, and then word circulated, and yeah, for a while there I was averaging, you know, like 1,500, 2,000 viewers was like a normal, just an average stream. You know, of course, thankfully it was before any monetization exists, so I didn't have to worry about getting like super rich or nothing. Thankfully. Phew. Gotta stay humble. Yeah, whew. We wouldn't want that. But yeah, it was because, okay, so you just had to imagine everything's evolved so quickly with streaming, but it's very, if you go to a category like Dota or League of Legends and you're scrolling through and it's all like a window of League of Legends with a person playing, you know, that's what you see. And then all of a sudden you just see this like frame that's like this guy showing his hands and sculpting. It just automatically was like, well, that's interesting, you know. So people were definitely flocking to the channel back then, because it was literally every single stream was a gaming window, you know, a game window. And then because you know the icon picture is so important, you know, it still is nowadays, still is very important. That's how people pick what they watch. Simpler times, yeah. So just by stepping like a one step out of line, it just naturally garnered this attention. So sound like a golden era. It was a good time. It was kind of like a wild west era. Yeah, it was a little bit chaotic, but it was fun, you know. We had, you know, naked Julia bots spamming the chat. We had all kinds of crazy stuff going on back there. Anybody else remember naked Julia bots? That was like the first spot. That was like the first spamming bot on Twitch. Would have partnered earlier. No, back then that would have definitely been. Twitch was way more like strict with the rules of things. That wouldn't have been allowed for sure. You know, you saying that just made me reminded me of this. There was remember that League of Legends streamer that would stream with his shirt off? Like he was just like, you know, like I think he had like long hair, a little goatee, but he was always like not wearing a shirt. God, what was his name? I'm pretty sure he had to put a shirt on. But for the longest time he didn't. How to be quiet? I don't know. I don't remember his name. I think he was a pro. Professional League of Legends player too. Basically, don't know any streamers outside of the art and science community. He got done. He wasn't like being provocative or anything. He was just, you know, some sweaty guy that needed to cool off. You know what I mean? It wasn't weird. I just know that it was pretty normal. But man, his name is on like the tip of my tongue. All right, let me just check. Make sure we got no drips here. We just finished up. We did a sculpture for PlayStation of Norman Reedus, and I got to ship this out tomorrow. So I'm getting the back and everything finished. T1. It starts with a name. What's his name? Okay, hold on. I got it. This is gonna kill me if I don't remember this. Who was it? Started with a V. No, it wasn't. Started with a V. Gosh. Start with a V. Oh my goodness. It's getting so I'm getting old to the point where it's hard to search for things. What was his name? I don't know. Anyways. Bam something. I don't know. Someone else knows. Figure it out one of these days. Oh, David Peterson. Mr. David Peterson. We did a sculpting stream tonight also, so I figure this is a perfect place to write into. Yeah, this is just chatting. We don't do sculpting here in the evenings. We just try to remember old times. All right, but yeah, for real, let's actually get back to work. Let me show you guys what we got going here. So yeah, this is for the launch of Death Stranding 2. Let me turn the filters on so you guys can see. Off. There we go. Norman Reedus. Mr. Reedus. I'm very happy with it. Nice little wall hanging piece. That's what we're trying to do right now. We're just trying to get this all set up so I can hang up on the wall. Hey, what's up, Frost? Mr. Frost. Sam Porter Bridges. Yeah. I also have to get his head. I have to permanently attach his head. Oh, maybe I already did on accident. With the glue. Good. Your ADHD is preventing you from making it far in Death Stranding. When I play games like that too, yeah, if there's like any sort of open like exploration stuff, I won't ever get to the storyline. Are you playing the first one or the new one? Why won't you get to the storyline? Because I'll be infinitely distracted. I'll be too busy picking berries and collecting all the little trinkets on the ground. Doing the side quests that aren't important. I still haven't beat The Witcher 3 for the same reason. I've done the beginning of The Witcher 3 so many times, I just can't stand the Red Baron missions anymore. The first one was free? Dang, when's that gonna happen again? Every time I try to get into The Witcher to play and beat it, stick to the storyline, I always tell myself, like, all right, I'm not gonna play Gwent. I'm not gonna play Gwent this time. I'm gonna ignore everything but the storylines. Fast forward like a couple hours into the playthrough, and I'm running high speed from town to town collecting Gwent cards. And then it devolves from there. It gets worse. It gets to the point where I don't even use my horse to get around because I don't want to miss picking any of the flowers that are on the ground. And I stop and have to obliterate every like monster I run into for no reason, even though they're like gray level and don't give me anything. And then, then I just gradually lose interest and then stop playing again. Usually ends at about the time when you reach kind of like the bigger city. That's when I'm like, okay. Then I get into that massive city and it's like side quest overload. Like a million side quests and a bunch of houses and rooms to go loot all the knickknacks out of people's cabinets. When the art grind isn't so out of control. I don't know about that. Me and the missus have been, we've been going pretty steady with our weekend gaming sessions. There's always time for gaming. You gotta pencil it in. So never, yeah. We do, you know, Friday, Saturday night is gaming. That's usually when I get the majority of mine in. Been playing a Planet Coaster with Emma. She enjoys designing theme parks. Let's see, we started off on Return to Moria and played through that one together. That was such a good one, man. Talk about a hidden gem of a game, Return to Moria. You play as dwarves that are coming to Moria after the Lord of the Rings movies to kind of recapture it and rebuild it. It's a fun one. Playing as dwarves, building bases and drinking ale and mining and singing songs, and fighting orcs. It has so much more potential, but we'll see if they do anything with it. Alright, I'm gonna go refill my coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Rage cup. Probably. Yeah, isn't it funny that as you perfect your craft as an artist, you become more efficient and you do things that are better than you've done before with more ease, but you're even more busy as time goes on. You would think it would get less over time. Oh. Yeah, right. Well, I think I can definitely attribute my overly busyness to being a poor businessman, which I think a lot of artists have a hard time with. I think it's very difficult to be an artist and make business wise decisions. It's like it's like contradictory mindsets. And the artist in me always wins the discussions. That's always been the challenge, that delicate balance. All right, Casey. Hey, we'll catch you later. Thanks again. I appreciate that. Rob in progress. Shows it on mine. Robbery in progress. Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. All right. Let's see here. Rob Bimp regress. Rob Bimp regress. Hey, what's up, Fee? How you doing today? I mean, it is a nice looking name in the chat, I do have to say. It works. You could own it. Is the idea behind it like in progress, like your skill is in progress kind of thing? Is that what your thoughts were? Lean into it where a little bandit max at, right? Yeah, you could certainly own that. Oh, like Rob in progress, like the discovery of who Rob really is in progress. Or like you're still alive, living and learning in progress. Growing. We're all in progress, technically. Right. For what? Watching or for streaming? You can stream from a phone. Oh, like all together, like combined together? I'm sure there's a way to do it. I'm not sure how. I would just punch it into Google. I'm sure somebody has searched that answer out already. You know, when I first started streaming, I didn't have a face cam. I started with just showing my hands working. All right. Well, I think I'll clean that apart with the brush a little bit, and then we can get that cooking. We just have to do this plate on the other side. Do the arms, this bun here, and then be looking at it finished. Finished Lae'zel before we know it. Just set that to the side. I'll go put it in the oven when I'm done with the stream. Let's work on this fella here. Little side project I got going on. Some stuff here real quick. Actually, you know what? Let's use the medium firm here. This right here? It was just a spider bite. It's taking its sweet time to heal. I also keep impeding its healing progress. Ah, just about to heal, huh? Let me just re-injure this really quick. Stop that. I'm not even aware that it's happening when it's happening, all right? Somebody else does it. It's not me. Never been bitten by a spider? You ever woke up with like 3 itchy bites all right next to each other? A lot of times that's a spider. It's like a mosquito bite, but a little bit more intense. Sometimes, in a dotted line across your body, like you could just see their path, their walking path. Bee in the armpit. Oh, that's not fun. A 3-toothed vampire. It's like a spider when they're having like a really bad day. They just kind of like bite the ground as they walk. Like, just like when we kick, we kick the dirt. Kicking rocks. We're all upset. In particular. It's like a leprechaun kind of character popping out from a doorway, wall hanging piece. Have to find out where the door is, but kind of like that. And there's like a door like this, and then a doorway. Mr. Scrooge. You can see that. Hey, what's up, Corvic? Corvic. It's gonna be a long, short week. It's a short week? Oh, that's right. Man, those holidays just keep coming and coming, don't they? It's like it's a perpetual cycle that never ends or something. Huh. I just forget about that stuff. Four-day weeks always feel like 6. Well, especially when your employer's like, all right, I know it's a short week, but you're going to have to make it up by doing everything you normally do in 4 days instead of 6. And then after the holiday week, they say, well, now that we know you can do what you normally do in 4 days instead of 6, we're going to expect that of you every week. All right. I'll leave that there for now. You're supposed to be leaning more like this. Things shifted around. Okay, my friends. I've reached the end of my rope. I'll go ahead and get Lae'zel in the oven. That's good. We got the one leg done for the anime character, and we got this one side done for Lae'zel. Next Monday, we will do the other side of both those. I imagine there's not that many sessions left for Lae'zel to be done and ready for paint. So, tomorrow is Tuesday, so we'll be working on the chess set in the morning and our skeleton pirates in the evening. That's what's on the lineup for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll finish up Commander Crumpet. What else is left to do on that one? Finish up Commander Crumpet and finish up the other Rook. And I think we just have to do the other Knight, and then we're ready for starting the other side of the chessboard. Begin again. Wednesday we got the Blue Dragon, and mimic. Maybe we'll just... we'll see. We'll see. We have two streams coming up where we're going to be showing off a new airbrush that I got. And I think the painting work on the blue dragon would be perfect. So, so that's coming up. When are we doing that, actually? I think that's early July. So there's a good chance on Wednesday we might be just double session working on the mimic, try to get that one done, because it's actually very close. We really just have to paint the tongue and do a little bit of work on the actual mouse. A few little things, and then it's pretty much ready. So pretty cool. Thursday is the Overlord character in the morning and Escape from Tarkov character in the evening. And Friday is a new dragon. We'll be starting the head sculpt of a new dragon on Friday. Exciting. Okay. Well, let's get this let's get a raid going here. Oh, nice. Lots of work, lots to do. Let's see. Wanted to add something here before we get going. Where's it at? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Unpainted Minotaur footage. Oh. Oh, yeah. So that one's been painted at this point, but we don't have the painted footage just yet. Cool. All right, let's find someone to raid. Where can I drop you off? Haven't raided, let's go raid Doomfruit. Just doing some create a creature. All right, everybody. Till next time, friends. Bye-bye.